Hey, 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 it's Erica with a K, and you are here for another TWG Talks, and for that, I am happy. Thank you so much for tuning in to another conversation on music and culture and community and all that good jazz. No pun intended, but we're going to continue in the theme for January. January is for jazz, and we're going down the top five albums of all time. And this week is no different, but what this week is different is shout out to Purposeful Counseling. They are sponsoring this episode of TWG Talks. And so to find out more about what they do, you can check them out on Facebook or you can check them out on purposefulcounseling.org. All right, go ahead and do that and let them know that Erica with a K sent you their way. But anyway, and also shout out to Tidal. That's where I listened to the album at this go round. And so, why I ended up at Tidal? Well, Chick Corea also named the band Return to Forever. So all of the albums technically were Chick Corea's Return to Forever. So I had to find the specific album named Return to Forever. And once I found that, I ended up on Tidal, but that was even better because now I get to see the song title and all of that goodness. But let's get into the album, shall we? Chick Corea's Return to Forever, the album has a collection of musicians I've never heard of, but I was thoroughly pleased. My favorite being Stanley Clark and this electric bass, double bass. I am a violinist. I have been for over 20 some odd years. I play and I teach, and I really appreciate the work that Stanley Clark was doing on this bass. The strings are so thick, and so the the expertise of navigating up and down those strings and those octaves and having to press down and those sounds being crisp, it was just absolutely beautiful. And then the electric piano that Chick Corea is playing is my favorite brand of piano. It used to be harpsichord. It is now electric piano. I would love to hear electric piano, classical, gospel, R&B, whatever. I want to hear it all on it. But everyone else, the entire ensemble was really, really good. I really enjoyed the vocalist. The vocalist kind of really gave me like what pop would sound like if it was jazz. I could see their voice being like the title song to like whatever popular was going on in the 70s, like mainstream kind of thing. Of the tracks that we have, there's four tracks. It's about 42 minutes, the entire album. So again, another one you can just play in cycles. Um, Two stand out to me. That's Crystal Silence, and some time ago, La Fiesta. Crystal Silence is peak mood setting. And mood not necessarily being sexy or what, just a nice vibe. I picture it is either a rainy window in London or a rainy brownstone in New York, Saturday morning cleaning. That's the visual I get with Crystal Silence. Even so, I had to grab an adult beverage to kind of go with it. So I really enjoyed Crystal Silence. Return to Forever, the actual title track, it just gives me a nice overview of the musicians, what they are, possibly capable of doing, and hearing them just kind of, vibing together. But Crystal Silence was really the standout song for me and my favorite of this entire album. Next up would be Some Time Ago, La Fiesta. It gives us like a twofer, so I can kind of get two different kinds of themes in the same song. And the La Fiesta obviously is the more livelier, so it gives you kind of dance vibes. All in all, I've added to the collection for the simple fact of Crystal Silence. Crystal Silence really sold the album for me. It really gives me like Calgon, Take Me Away, and it's really the album that you put on and you're really just trying to chill the mood, chill the vibe. Yeah, it's a real chill the vibe type of album. I really enjoy it. It's really an adult, kind of sexy, just kind of background music, chilling, cocktail. But again, this is TWG Talks. Thank you so much for tuning in again this week. And also check out the other weeks that we talk through our theme of January is for Jazz. And shout out to Purposeful Counseling for sponsoring this episode. TWG Talks. I'm Erica with a K, and I'll see you next Thursday.